Welcome to Whatever I Want, a podcast where it is literally whatever I want. Don't think too much into it. Today I have a guest, Wolficide, YouTuber, music artist, general person extraordinaire, and apparently very, very busy. And, taking the time out of their day to do a stupid podcast that you've actually, kind of helped me get over myself to try and just do. That's the important thing here. You got me off of my own, off my own butt to come and get this done.
Right.
In the process of, to an extent. You were in my, you've been in my DMs just telling me like, hey, how's it going? Hey. You've kept me accountable. How dare you? I can't slack off with this. So, Wolficide, you've been on YouTube for a while. You've gathered about 2.5 thousand subscribers. On Spotify, I could not get the exact numbers, but you've been active on there. You've been releasing multiple albums, some of the most recent stuff being Good Morning Wolficide, and if I could also bring up my notes here, you've also released Look the Other Way very, very recently, which, there's
last weekend.
There's like 14 people I see now that all their Discord little activity bars are just stream Look the Other Way. So you got some press going on. You have some advertisement from your friends.
Free marketing team.
Free marketing.
Yeah. Oh, man.
You can't ask for anything better than that, especially since, they're all in different servers that I'm also apparently in. So I see it 3 times over, and I'm pretty sure other people also see it 3 times over. I know that you could actually see like some statistics on your albums, music that you release, some EPs. So what's it look like for so far? How well do you think Look the Other Way is going?
It's going good. Kind of. I think it has 200 something streams on Spotify, right? And then I think like almost 200 on like SoundCloud. But like everyone likes it,
Yeah.
I've had a lot of people tell me, whether it be physically or online, like, "Hey, I fuck with it." Like a lot of people like my stuff, because I recently released "Look the Other Way" and then I released "Missed Calls," which both these songs are singles for my next project, and everyone likes them. It's like everyone's saying it's much better than anything I've done previously, so I count that as a win-win for me. I think it's going well.
Yeah, you're just sitting there. You're just sitting there like, yes, I'm doing it. People are falling
goddamn
for
time. Falling for you. What is this? Like, you think of hypnotizing people or something?
Yeah, you might. I mean,
and now we got free marketing.
You got the public marketing. You got the PR from all your friends. You're hitting all the right bases, and on top of that, you're actually making good music as well. I mean, other people are just famous to begin with, and then that's how all their songs, start to get on the top charts. So you're doing good somewhere.
Started like Justin Bieber's latest one.
Yeah, I saw you listening to some Justin Bieber.
Yummy. Okay, now no, Love Yourself's a good song. I'm talking about this new song, Yummy. That's like, it goes like, yeah, you got that yummy yum, that yummy yum, and it goes like 18 times. That's all it says the whole damn song. Fuck it.
Well, it's catchy, I guess. I don't know. You could listen to it and then forget that you actually listened to it.
Dude, I could record myself like taking a piss, and I could bop to that better than his latest song. I shit you not, dog. Look, I don't highly acclaim myself too much, okay? But like, it seems like people, like, once they reach such a platform, they can just record blank air and have that go number 1. Like, it's fucking crazy. Like, a lot of like I keep track of every album and like major release that comes out like all the time, because his music is like my fucking life force, and people just seem to like get really lazy. Once you just kind of make it in the mainstream, you just kind of like do the same shit over and over again.
Right.
Not even trying to sound like a boomer, because I fuck with a lot of music. I fuck with a lot of modern music. But my God, mostly with pop artists, be doing this stuff. Like, they just kind of get really fucking lazy.
You're just waiting for that moment where you're that popular, where you're like, yes, I could finally do it. Dude, I could finally release a country album and no one will care.
Dude, I want to get famous to the point where I can tweet like, "Holy shit, I'm hungry," and have like 30 people slide into my DMs, like give like asking for my Cash App and shit. I'm waiting, bro. I will be flashing.
Don't worry, I got you. I got you on Grubhub.
I don't even have that in my
I got you on DoorDash or whatever. I'm going to.
I don't even have that.
Really?
Dog, I don't have any of these delivery services in my shitty town. No, I live in the middle of God fuck nowhere.
Well, I really shouldn't talk either, because I'm in the mountains of Colorado. There is nothing up here. You aren't going to get any, like, we don't even have Uber up here.
You don't find shit in West Tennessee, dog. Fuck this place.
There's nothing but open fields.
It's open fields, shitty houses, racist people, and Walmart. Fuck this place.
Well, I have like one Walmart, but it takes me like an hour to get over there. I mean, you're lucky. You got a Walmart nearby.
Oh, you're worse. Oh, you're worse. No, man. Yeah, no.
You got access to the modern age Walmart of all
My
things.
friends will pull up, pick me up, and we will go to Walmart and McDonald's, and that will be a fucking adventure for us. That's how shitty this town is, bro. We have nothing.
Ours
Oh,
is
McDonald's, Walmart again? Yes.
You know what?
So hyped.
You know what? I'm ready to order that 10-piece chicken McNugget meal. This, maybe, just maybe, I'll dip it in ranch this time. We'll see what happens.
I'm good.
We're about to make it exciting. Other than crippling town life, you happen to make all of this good music, and on top of that, you actually do a lot of collaborations. You get a lot of people on your songs. You get a lot of people in your albums. Get a lot of people in your own.
Saying that now.
You get, I mean, more people than others I've seen, where they just kind of sit there in a closet and they're all by themselves, and they're not branching out in that way. They're not trying to hey,
man.
let me incorporate this other guy. He sounds good.
Yeah. Well, you say that now, bro. The project I'm on, I'm working on, has like 16 tracks.
Oh, okay.
And there's like 13 other people. It's like a baby shower in that bit.
Baby shower. All right, that's one way to describe it. All right, I'll take that. I'll take that description.
Right, but as you were saying.
As I was saying, no, I'm just saying, even like in your YouTube videos, you're branching out with even more people. You're not just all on your lonesome, just kind of stagnating with yourself. You're incorporating other people into either the best, like, I don't know how you would like see it yourself, but to me, I could either see it being defined one of two ways, like the best possible outcome with like as you said 13 different people in your next album or in your next. Just about.
Yeah.
You have
around there. It's double digits.
You got 13 people in your next album. I could see that as either a great collaboration, showing a bunch of other people, and also kind of keeping your own stuff. What's the hip thing to say now? Fresh? Is fresh still? Is it?
Nah,
not all right. You
well,
gotta
actually,
teach me.
Keeping it fresh. Keeping it fresh.
Okay, you're keeping it fresh. All right.
I mean, yeah, that's not going to go out of style. That's just, I mean, keeping it fresh is, a saying. It's like, yeah, it's new, it's trendy.
You see, you're talking about, you're worrying about yourself sounding like a boomer. I'm gonna be the more boomer sounding guy here.
No, I'm helping you. I'm just trying to help you.
Nah, it's perfect. I'm learning new things.
It doesn't matter as long as you don't call soda pop. That's where we have an issue.
No, it's just soda. Well, that's a discussion for later. I need to at least get through my minuscule notes I have here. Anyways,
Right.
Collaborations. What's your kind of process with? Do you just happen to just find these people and you're like, hey, want to do some music? You just gotta hop in my Discord chat real quick, or gotta hop in my text messages. We gotta start making music, son. Or like even with your YouTube videos, are you just like, hey, you get my dating sim video? Hey, you over there with the YouTube channel. We're gonna go talk about Gacha Life again. Let's do it. Come on.
Dude, how did you know? I'm working on that right now.
You're working on more Gacha Life.
Yes. Okay. My process. Oh God. Okay. My process with music, with my current project that I'm working on. I have usually with people, I just kind of I send them a beat or I tell them an idea, and I'm like, hey, I want to make a song. Here's like kind of the mood I'm going for. Here's the name I want. I'll describe what the genre is, and I'll be like, here's what we can do. I want to do it with you. I feel like you're right for the track. But now I've gotten a lot more contacts when it comes to music, as differs from my previous projects that I've released. So I have much more ways to get stuff. Like my latest song, Look the Other Way with Michi. Her and I had been planning to make a song together for a while. And differing from every other collaborator in music so far, she came to my house because she actually lives local. She pulled, she came to my house. We recorded and wrote for like 3 hours, and it was probably the most fun experience I've had this year so far. But that's usually how that goes. It's usually really fun. Like just writing, like making music people is like the most fucking fun experience. So it gets like cheesy and corny as fuck too, because like in calls we'll like quote on lyrics sometimes and shit. But with videos, it's exactly how you described. Hey, bitch, I want you in my video, please. And that's
Hey,
really,
I want you in my video, please.
that's exactly how it goes. I'll really kind of someone and be like it could be somebody I haven't talked to in like a month. Like I have another video I'm working on right now, or I'm about to start on, and him and I have not spoken in like a month. I sent to his DMs and I was like, "Hey, you did yada 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 one time, right?" And they were like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "You want to be in a video?" And then there was like fucking 2 paragraphs of information about it, and they were like, "Holy fuck, sure." So it's really, yeah, it's very different with videos. I'll just come to someone out of nowhere and just be like, "Make a video with me now. Here's what I want it to be about. Do it." Let me do it. That's usually with my channel. With people with other people's channels, rather I do the same shit, but except I say, "Please, please put me in your video," or like, "Hey, let's make some." And then if I don't see a place for them in my next video, I'll just say like, "I'm empty. Let's do something on your channel instead," which is a lie because I had stuff in mind. They just didn't fit the propaganda. You feel me? So I'm like, okay, we'll do it in yours.
They
We'll
don't
do
fit the
that.
form, so in
That's
the
usually
nicest way possible, you tell them, "Okay, you know what? I'm bored. Let's." You're not gonna believe this. So, my microphone fell over. It just decided to kind of just drop dead. So I'm going to do some on-the-fly maintenance. So, ready? Watch this. Call me the engineer because.
I won't.
Yeah, I love the ingenuity of having a clamp for my microphone. I have that whole stand, so I'm trying. I'm desperately I'm just struggling right now. All right. You know what?
You're doing your best.
You know what? I have another idea. This is the part where I love about recording some of this audio. I could just decide not to include my own failures. You know what?
Don't get me fucking started. So is your microphone fixed? You know what the engineer thing?
All right, you know what? I'll send you a picture later of how I fixed it. I'm gonna keep that totally secret for how it's changed.
Okay.
All right, so back, despite that little hiccup, talking. Dang it, I totally lost my train of thought. We were talking about getting people in videos and how you would nicely put them down, saying, "Hey, you know what? I'm bored. Let's go to your channel instead."
Yeah. I gotta get on my lying shit to get things. Look, white lies are okay. If it's not gonna end their life, or if it's not cheating on somebody in a relationship, if it's white lies like, "No, I don't remember breaking that fork," then it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. White lies are okay.
You know what? I just can't recall this happening. That is, you know what? It's not lying. I just couldn't recall it.
Yeah, I just suddenly got like self-diagnosed with short-term memory loss. We goody. Okay, I didn't do shit.
You know what?
I don't even know what we're talking about right now. I don't even know who I am anymore.
Yes,
Who are you?
Who are you? You're just playing the long con, like you'll fake amnesia before saying, "Hey, sorry, you don't fit in my next video."
Yeah, exactly.
You know, still on the topic of your videos, so seeing like the last month, you've uploaded about 5 videos in the last month. Or, you know, that's at least what I could that's at least what I could grab off of YouTube. 3, well, I mean, I'm taking the very technical wording of a month because YouTube still labels a bunch of your other videos as a month. Yeah. Still
so you do
labels
like the past I guess like from
so it's like a month
December.
and it's like a month and then 3/4 of it. So it still counts as a month.
Okay.
I don't get that. I just want to know how long ago it was. Give me the date.
Okay.
Or what? I don't mean you. I was more talking to YouTube. I'm screaming at an inanimate object.
I thought I got lost halfway. You're like asking me for the date. I'm like, fuck, recall, quick. I don't know.
Ha! Guess what? I have the tabs open, and I'm totally not gonna look it up myself. But no.
Guess what? I can't click, or else it'll pick it up.
Okay. That's what it would be with my other setup. This is actually a totally different one, so I have a little bit less background noise. which makes me more sane in the end. But in the last
Well,
month,
congratulations.
you've uploaded a couple of videos, talking about the anonymous
Yeah,
asexual, the dating simulator video, your experience with Star Wars, which had a lot
yeah,
more of a personal touch to it.
yeah.
Watching those videos, it kind of seemed like, compared to when I like first found you many, many, many months ago, it was actually, I believe it's actually the same way a lot of people found you, was with your video with Junkie talking about Pokemon, and specifically
Yeah,
yeah.
Wolficide, that hoe, yeah. Oh man,
I like it.
ugh.
You're just like, yeah, that guy, that hoe, yeah.
I just got brought back because I think around now, last year is like when we finished recording because the video didn't come out till like a month after we finished recording and writing it.
So this is like the
Yeah, the video's
impromptu anniversary. It's somewhere around this time.
just around, we'll just say it's a year. Yeah,
Yeah.
nah. I owe Junkie a lot for giving me a chance like that. For
But
sure.
yeah, I mean, it was a really good video as well, and a lot of people started to be like, "Hey, look at this guy. He also makes videos. They're in an acceptable format. They're really nice." Unlike a lot of other people that just, upload whatever and then complain that, "Hey, it's my video. I shouldn't have to improve. I shouldn't have to listen to you." Meanwhile, you're like, cool, my next video is going to be completely different. There's not really like a concrete format with your videos. It's like a new thing every time. That's kind of something interesting that I've seen, watching.
Yeah.
I mean, even looking back through some of these, I see worst Tower Unite video, a diss track response, clout chasers. You're kind of all over the place.
My direction's trash. Yeah, no. I've started to regain my direction a little bit recently. Kind of.
Somewhat.
Well, my next videos will. I guess starting with like Gacha Life is hideous, and then like the anonymous asexual videos. I'm kind of going back to my roots with
Talking about others, kind of more situations and topics.
laughing at bad things.
Laughing at bad things. That's also a good way to put it.
Yeah, that's like I'm kind of going back to because my next 3 videos that I have planned and or are working on, they're all pretty much in the same route. Actually, all 3 of the videos I'm working on are sequels. So, but look, nevertheless, yeah. My direction has been all over the place. It was much more, I want to say it was much more fitted when my channel was earlier, but it was kind of because it would go from the worst of DeviantArt and oh my god, my middle school experience. Yikes. Yeah, then at this like mini series in 3 parts where I looked at fan fictions and I made fun of them by doing funny voices and expressing my disgust.
You see, well,
Like,
I mean, with some people would find that really nice to kind of see like kind of varying topics, but also having more of a bit of a direction, like you said, where you're starting to kind of focus your topics. That's also a really welcome addition for some people as well.
Yeah, it's limiting, but like if you really want to have a sustainable like fan base and a steady like I guess steady stats, you really got to focus your direction. On like what you're doing, like because if I make fucking comedy skits and then gaming funny moments and then fucking ranting videos the next, it's all over the fucking place. It's a disaster.
Yeah, you have 3 different types
that
of
can get
videos,
annoying.
and it's like, all right, well, that's 3 different opportunities for a community, and only one of them wants to see one type of content.
Amen. Yeah.
And yeah, like you said, it is limiting, but I mean, at least you'd be focused. You always have that opportunity where it's like, all right, guys, this is like my once a month kind of thing. I'm going to do something completely different. And yeah, because I really want to do it. Because like seeing kind of you have your things about high school, you have your reviewing your OCs, which kind of seem like on par for what your channel looks to like kind of hold. I mean, talking about Gacha Life, the anonymous asexual, that's also kind of like things that I like if I were a random viewer, that's something I would expect with your channel, some more content akin to that, more analytical in some way, or more explaining some kind of past experience or explaining current experiences. And then you have others where it's like my experience with Star Wars. That one was like completely different compared to some of those.
My most random when it came to videos I make.
Yeah.
But I was really in the mood, like that Star Wars mood. So I felt like making something with it because I can't make a fucking song about it, or else I'm like,
you're gonna have Disney on your doorstep with a cease and desist on a baseball bat.
Not even that. I'm gonna be like those YouTube channels that make like those YouTube channels that are like Star Wars fan music video. And no, dude, that's corny. So obviously, like I gotta express it through video.
You heard it. You heard it first here.
know.
The entire Star Wars community. Wolficide doesn't think fan videos are.
Hell no. Look, people having fun and that's cool, but it's not something I want to watch. It's just kind of maybe when I was 9, but not now.
You've outgrown
know?
it. That's a part of my past. Today's all about being mature. I'm making fun of you.
I wouldn't
just a
say
little
mature.
bit. I'm gonna be mature looking at Gacha Life.
Man, don't get me fucking started with Gacha Life, bro. That shit was weird.
No, see,
is weird.
See, there's
So
people like
gross.
you that look into Gacha Life, so people like me don't have to.
Thanks. Really appreciate the wording.
See, you're doing a service. You're doing a great service to everyone who doesn't want to look at Gacha Life themselves, or have to clear their browser history because of some messed up thing they looked at and probably got flagged by the FBI. Speaking of which, you probably got flagged by the FBI. Or dang it,
Honestly,
you had a few other people
Wouldn't be
collaborating too. So you had some. One is in Croatia. Yes, that's where one of your collaborators were.
Kozlovanka?
Yeah.
Kozlovanka. I can never pronounce her fucking name. Someone's called Eva, yeah.
Eva, Queen. There's a bunch of different names. Yeah, they're probably being watched by their own government too.
Nah, so that rocks. I mean, you mentioned the diss track response. In that video, I prematurely and most literally danced in front of 8 cop cars, and
well, I mean,
had 2 lines about wanting to fuck a 12-year-old. So yeah, I would expect the FBI to be at my door by now. I mean,
see, here's the thing. You could also say, hey, guess what? I got to dance in front of a bunch of cop cars.
That shit was cool. I need to see if I can get a bunch of cop cars in the background again for like some scenery, you feel me? But like not be dancing this time. Just take a little photo for the gram real quick. 40 likes.
Gotta start getting that image out. You gotta start getting that publicity. Hey, guess what? I can just get a bunch of cop cars whenever I want. What can you do, huh?
Yeah.
Get a bunch of get a bunch of sedans and dance in front of them. Nah, I got cop cars. Look how cool I am.
It's not even that. It gets worse. There was this one video I was a part of late last year called "The Russians' Magnum Opus E-Girl," which is like me and a group of like IRLs. We like wrote and filmed this video about the Russian government creating e-girls in a factory. And in the video, I literally snitched on myself by spray painting a dick inside a trailer. So that's a $500 fine. I'm really snitching on myself. So
well, it's a good thing that you aren't giving out your location, other than you have a YouTube channel named Wolficide, and you also live somewhere in Tennessee. So it's only a matter of time at this point. They're starting to do their rounds. They'll find you eventually.
All I've said is Wolficide and West Tennessee. They ain't
West Tennessee. There you go.
They'll find my name maybe, but good luck with anything else.
They just gotta start comparing your YouTube videos to like random people on the street.
You're like, hey, have you heard of this kid?
Have you heard of this kid?
Once they reach the fucking edgy teenagers in my town, dog, it's over. I'm done for.
What? Someone's gonna snitch on you?
They'll be like, oh, yes, officer. I know that person. They live here. Yo, if this why I come knocking on the door and blaming your ass, and I'm suing you, by the way. So just keep that in mind. I'm not kidding.
Not kidding.
That's
all
not
right.
a joke.
All right.
This is a threat.
This is very much a threat. All right. I am threatened now. And being threatened, I want to quickly get as far away from this topic as possible, because we have now spent more time talking about your YouTube videos. I wanted to talk a little bit more about your music as well. We already talked about what you've been producing. I'm gonna get into the gimmick question here. What's your inspiration for these things? Like, what's your current kind of artist you're looking at? I'm pretty sure this has probably been asked about you so many times on a podcast. I don't know. No.
No.
Suck it. I'm more original than others.
So when it comes to this, I guess so. Artists that inspire, at least what I'm working on right now. Well, my next full-length album that I'm working on is inspired by Travis Scott. Inspired a song. Halsey inspired a song. Drake did. Slipknot inspired one. There's Suicide Boys and Joji influences as well. Tame Impala influenced one. And I've also taken a lot of, I guess, if I can word it this way, I guess like style takes from Outkast and Jaden Smith, which is
Huh.
really a really weird pairing,
Well, I mean,
but it's true.
see, weird could work. I mean, at least it's just not like, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna be a rapper. Here's my inspiration. My inspiration is Eminem.
No, I hate Eminem so
Lil
much.
Nas. I don't know that. Some people that I've met, they have their own Spotify's, they have their own SoundClouds, and you know that I would listen to them out of respect, and I've listened to now the same thing over 5 different people on 5 different SoundClouds now. It's kind of a sad thing, you know. They all sound the same. I can't discern one from the other.
And so there's 2 more artists who've inspired it. So The Weeknd inspired a song.
Oh, really?
From his same with Bryson Tiller and Cyrus Shaf, like R&B influences. And then there was not really his artist persona. Actually, no, his artist persona. So Childish Gambino, Donald Glover, the mastermind himself, he released an album 7 years ago called Because the Internet, which is one of my favorite albums of all time. And I'm about to get it on vinyl, but like,
Oh, so you're
it's
serious now. You
inspired.
got it on
I
a
think it's
physical
like a
disc.
biggest inspiration, for sure for this project. So it ranges a lot.
It ranges a
Also,
lot.
Rihanna influenced a couple lyrics. Like it's crazy.
You know, the one
Oh
thing
man,
I
but
am
yeah.
surprised about is you didn't mention Kanye West, which you have a physical cardboard cutout of and are
Oh
actually
yeah, no,
married to.
yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that you don't take inspiration from your own husband, but I mean,
Oh, well, I'm
I'm not
sure
gonna
there's
get
names I forgot about. You know.
it.
Actually, no. Yeah, Kanye West, The Life of Pablo album,
There, okay.
2016. Yes, actually, he did influence a little bit of my album as well. Yes, it's just I forget he's in my room now. Like I'm
You
used to it.
you're numb to him now. You like don't notice
I'm
the
like
Kanye West
I
man.
don't, I don't. But every time someone comes over, bro, what the fuck? What? I thought that was some person. That's Kanye. No. Yeah, every fucking time someone comes over, even if they've seen it already, they like, get scared and like see Kanye. Like he's in the same place for 4 months, Martha. He's not gonna fucking move. Okay. Look, I remember we had 2 people come in our house, and they were like, we have people working on the bathroom right now because my parents waste so much money to make the house look good. It's cool, I guess. But I forget it's not The Sims where it doesn't cost real money. But these people working on the house, and I left my room and went like shopping for a bit. I went to go grab like some food and shit that I wanted because my parents got tired of buying me junk food, so I decided to go buy my own shit. And I come back and I see like the guys working, Pat, like walking up to me, and they're like, "Hey, what the fuck is that in your room?" Now, what I wanted to say, they didn't say fuck, but like what I wanted to say was, first off, Sharkeisha, you're working on the bathroom. You shouldn't be in my bedroom, bitch. But instead, I was like,
Get out of my personal space. Leave my man alone.
It's just Kanye. It's Kanye.
Just Kanye.
Like that's what I said instead, like with that exact tone. Like, okay, but they shouldn't have been in my room anyway, period, or even looking in there, because
But
the bathroom is your job.
you were more
paid.
focused on explaining to them. It's just Kanye.
Yeah.
Picked him up for
$15.99. $15.99. That was $60.
$60.
$60 plus shipping.
Oh yeah, I
60 bucks plus
forgot.
shipping, so that was like
Kanye
no,
makes things
insane.
expensive.
I'm tired of it, man. I literally forget he's in my room, and every time someone comes over,
I like that.
Don't even
I
start.
like that in the audio. I could hear you physically turn around to probably stare Kanye in the eyes.
I did. I've done that. Yes, I literally I turn and I'm looking at Kanye. Yeah. Ugh.
Well, I mean, I'm glad to hear that you still take some inspiration from your husband. I'm glad to hear that your marriage is still stable.
Yeah.
But speaking of
Little
also physical objects, one thing that I actually am very interested about. What's your setup like? Like, do you have like is it kind of, do you just use like some kind of application like a mixer to just get in instruments, or do you have some physical instruments that you try to use?
Hell no.
No, all of it's digital.
It's all of it. Yeah, I don't
Oh.
own any instruments.
Well,
I can do this.
There
That's
we
not as
go.
hot as like what you'd hear. So
Yeah, no, see, I mean, some people that I've at least known, and by some people, I mean every other SoundCloud rapper I've met, they were always sticklers to like, you know what I do? I have the drums physically, and I just put my microphone up to the drums to really get that natural beat.
All right. Well, first off, Dave, that's just gonna peak your microphone, and you may have real life drums, but your lyrics trash, and your flow trash, and your following non-existent. So,
Man,
like, yeah, you can get your microphone to peak, but geez,
gotta get that natural audio, not
gotta
this.
get that natural beat.
Man, but you know, having every.
Man.
So, what program then do you use to, sample all of your music?
Audacity and FL Studio.
Man, you're actually cost effective. Like, I mean, Audacity, just use that for
I'm not
everything.
cost effective. I mean, with music maybe, but cost effective. Hell no.
Cost
But
more than
we
others
not
that
even
spend
2 minutes ago we mentioned $70 on Kanye cutout.
Well,
so
no,
cost
that's
effective.
See, no, that's auxiliary expenses. We don't care about that.
You know what? Amen, my good sir. We'll just name it that. Get over my insecurities, how financially unstable I am when it comes to stupid purchases.
Well, I mean, I'm also the person. I mean, while I don't make music, I do have a lot of stupid purchases. One of them being the many green hats that I have. That's one that actually cuts in a lot into my expenses.
You have banana hat as well.
Yeah, the banana hat, which you still have video from. I am scared of that fact. I don't like that you just
the fact
have
that I can use it whenever I want to, and you'll never know.
whenever I want. Yeah. That's great. You could blackmail me with a picture. A lot of people I know on Discord could blackmail me with me being in a banana hat. What am I doing?
Dude, it's the way to live. Sometimes you gotta have there's gotta be a way for people to remember you and know who you are. And sometimes if it's a fucking banana hat, then it's a banana hat, dude. Like that's your quote. Okay?
There we go. There's my inspiration. You're that person judging me? I could be famous for a banana hat. Screw you.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Forget it. All right.
If me and kissing Kanye can get 150 likes on Twitter, then I'm sure you and a banana hat can do just fine. Just fine.
Oh man, I have a lot to leave for my children, my grandchildren, my legacy to them. Grandpa's gonna show you some videos of me being in a banana hat. Wow, I got so much to live for. All right.
Okay, sometimes.
So here's also going to be another big gimmick topic of the night. So looking back at everything that you've done, you've grown a lot. You've also physically got footage of yourself going from a squeaky voice kid to what you are now. And yeah, so I sorry, I just had to think about what I said, because saying what you are now sounded a little mean. I mean that in the nicest way possible. Looking at everything that you've done before, is there one thing that you totally would have just taken back, just completely changed? Like, would you have tried to get more focused in the beginning of your YouTube career? Would you have just focused on music in the beginning? What would kind of bother you from the past that it's like, yeah, no, get rid of it, change it, switch it up?
Well, literally like probably more than half of the videos I've made, I'd like to get rid of those completely. Probably being an immature, close-minded asshole who was like borderline homophobic while being gay. Probably gay. Also
that's an achievement right there.
I said that like it's like it was like I had like a superhero identity while being gay, like implying I'm not anymore. And this is like, but like, and my first 2 music projects, which I will be deleting everywhere once my next one releases. That being my first 2 like mixtapes. But I'll leave Good Morning Wolficide, even though I don't like any of it anymore. I hate Good Morning Wolficide now, but like I'll keep it there anyway, because I count that as my official quote-unquote debut.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that's also kind of the point where I started to listen to a little bit more of your music when that started to actually come out. I mean, I think it's also kind of in the status quo to hate what you create as a literally creator of anything. I don't think I've met a lot of people, including myself, who have made something and then like a month later is like, yeah, nah, don't watch it. Don't listen to it. Don't even acknowledge it.
Sure, don't get me started, man. Fuck, too much. Yeah, it's a habit.
Too relatable. Cut it off. No, so yeah, looking at all of this stuff, looking at everything that you've kind of done, you've done a lot, especially for, I mean, like, how old are you now, if you're actually comfortable with speaking about that?
I'm 15.
15? Yeah. I mean, when I was 15, I wasn't doing any of this. I was in the Boy Scouts. I was doing my own thing somewhere else.
I was in the Boy Scouts at 10.
Woo!
9.
Boy Scouts.
8.
Oh yeah, Cub
Fuck.
Scouts too. I forgot about that.
Right, yeah, I forgot about that.
Pinewood Derby, this the height of your life, like the peak of your existence. No,
Yeah, I
but
know a lot of people say, people say like, oh man, it's crazy that you're only insert age here. I didn't do that. But it's like, it kind of sucks ass, I'm gonna be honest.
the
Because like
expectations are higher.
dealing with all of this stuff that I like work on and do, and like with like the people, like, cause like when you mention with collaborations, I collaborate with so many people mainly because I know so many fucking people, and being like the kid who was always and still is to an extent like the one who'd rather, I guess, work alone and fucking have my earbuds in all day and not talk to anyone else and just get really uncomfortable in front of people. That's hard. It's like all this shit. Yeah, I'm young, and like I also run, like I do a lot of online business shit as well on the side that I don't talk about, that I make a lot of money off of. Like all of this in total is like so fucking pressuring, dog. Like I know, like once I started doing all this stuff, because I mean I was doing YouTube since I was 8, but once I started like majoring in it at like 13, and then like I may started majoring in it like I was 11, and then started doing this music stuff when I was 14, and then getting all these like deals and shit, and again knowing literally hundreds of people, it's so pressuring, dog. Like I know once I started all this shit at like 13, goodbye to the rest of my fucking youth, because that shit's over, dog. I had gray hairs before at like 13, dude. It's crazy.
No,
Badass.
and I
I be
mean,
chilling, but
it,
no.
no, I mean like when you're talking about all this pressure, I'm guessing, if I wasn't just listening to what you just said for like the last 2 minutes, I'm pretty sure not a lot of people kind of take that into account. Like, hey,
No, they don't. Nobody does.
they probably also think you're older too. I mean, if people were to meet you right off the bat, a lot of people think that I'm 2 years younger than I actually am. When they either see me or hear me, they totally think I'm like a minor. I'm not. I'm 19. Yeah. So, and then they also take into consideration like, oh, you sound this old, you sound mature, you must be doing A-okay. You must be doing totally fine. Meanwhile, you're kind of sitting there just like, yep, thanks. Totally doing fine. Not struggling.
I mean, I used to be really sad and depressed about it. I'd say now I'm mostly okay, but like I'm still stressed like 75% of the time. But I'll be vibing though. But it's not as bad as it used to be. Really bad when I was like, I'd say it got worse. I'd say it got its worst at least 3/4 through last year, like around like August, September. It sucked, but yeah, no, I'm grateful. I'm not religious, but like I feel, it's a little bit blessed to have this type of stuff so young.
Well, I mean, you also did something.
It's not gonna be that impressive. Wait, what?
No. I was just gonna say you also did something a lot don't actually do. Is you're committed. You're like, all right, I'm in for this. I want to keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it. Here's more of it. You're not just like, all right, never mind. I'm taking a hiatus for a whole year. See you next year when I don't give any explanation.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, I guess we all can't. I guess we all can't be like Ozzy Osbourne and just like release a new album and just people are like, we don't care. We want more. We'll take this. Well, I guess that you also got to wait until you get that popular again. Like we were talking about earlier, you got to get that popular where you can just do whatever you want.
Dude, I want to so bad. Like, fuck, you don't understand. I'm like people like paparazzi and shit. I'll be doing I'll be looking all cute and shit. Like, yeah, take this picture of me. Like,
buy me my food, please.
Please. I go crazy. Everyone talks about, celebrities talk about how fucking painful fame is, but like the way I've been building up tolerance to this type of stuff slowly. Obviously, I'm not a fucking celebrity. That's obvious. But like, the way I've been building up, at least being aware of what I should and shouldn't say and what I'm surrounded by and what I'm not as I'm getting older, it's good preparation if I ever do blow up, say so. Like, yeah, because I tell a lot of these celebrities just kind of all of a sudden got huge popularity and had no idea how to fucking handle it or how to talk to people, how to balance a platform, how to be consistent, and it goes fucking terrible. And they're like, man, fame sucks. So many curses with it. Maybe you just suck. Maybe you're just not good at balancing things. Maybe I know it's a lot of pressure, but
Maybe you should go and run a Discord server. Have all those weirdos be in there.
Yeah, y'all fucking get me started in this bitch.
I can't talk too much about that. I am one of those people in your Discord server. I'd be incriminating myself. I can't just, yeah, I'm gonna be bashing myself. So there we go. We've now also come with a different solution to building up a tolerance to quote unquote fame. Run a Discord server and try to handle that for a few years, or whenever it gets, whenever it gets canceled.
I don't even talk in there anymore. I don't. Like I think type maybe once every other day, and if it is, it's like me insulting somebody who left, and that's literally it. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's ranged from well, I was just gonna verify you, but okay, to all right, adios, creep.
Yeah,
it's kind of gone downhill from there. You're just like, all right, get out, go, leave.
Look, man, people are annoying, especially the people who recently left. But I don't want to throw shots like that.
Yeah, just those people. How dare they? Those anonymous people.
Anonymous asexual, you said?
Another thing that we could also talk about is back to YouTube, because that's always a popular thing. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We're on YouTube.
Yeah, who would have known?
Who would have known? So this is going to be also a off-the-wall kind of topic, but other people on YouTube, the people that you either collaborate with, watch, whatever, are you kind of like, do you feel satisfied with like who you're watching, what you're watching, or do you feel like at this very moment you're kind of in like a deficit of there's no good content, or the content that is there is kind of frustrating?
Deficit.
Well,
a mix.
Okay,
what I watch on YouTube now is interviews or kind of videos regarding music artists I like, and fucking Star Wars theory videos, because I used to watch, a lot of commentary channels, rants, but like it's gotten to a point where everyone's doing the same thing. No one's mixing it up. No one's doing anything interesting. So I can't even be bothered. Like people, I don't know. I just feel like creativity is at an all-time low.
There's no kind of variety. They're all talking about they're all talking about your PK Russells, your Nor the Wolf, whatever.
Man. It's the same drama, and people just keep reporting on it every time. I know that's what they're like. That type of stuff. I guess I don't want to say I grew out of it. I lost interest in it.
Lost interest. That's the nicer way of putting it. Yes.
Indeed. Like I just people are all doing the same stuff. They like with more than that, and it's just I don't know. I just don't see anyone interesting popping up. I watch like besides like interviews with music artists and like Star Wars theory videos, I watch like some comedy skits from like Viners that are now YouTubers from like Long Beach Griffey, Caleb City and shit. They're funny as hell.
Oh no, Caleb City's amazing.
It. Like the 1 minute comedy vids. Yeah, it's it. Like Pete just like I said, YouTube just doesn't really entertain me anymore, so music's really it, because unfortunately I guess we've just hit a rough when it comes to content.
Don't worry, YouTube Rewind 2020 is gonna happen, and people are gonna talk about that for another few weeks. Watch Mojo. Watch Mojo is gonna start making a compilation of the best Watch Mojo videos. Just you wait.
Again.
Oh, again? Dude. That already happened?
Yeah, they did the Watch Mojo last year.
Oh, I missed that then.
Oh yeah, but they're probably gonna do it again because they're trying to play it safe. Man, fuck yo safe. I'd rather have
safe.
Gangnam Style while dancing on a fox, man. Fuck this Watch Mojo shit. Top 10. See, with this trope of creators, this is why you're here to save us, good green guy. With the podcast name that you said at the beginning that I don't know, you're here to save us from this trope.
Okay, you've now put immense pressure on me. People are gonna start expecting things,
Maybe.
How dare you? Now people are going to. I have the word of somebody saying that, hey, you're going to save us. Somebody must have just kind of lucked out, just lost lost all their luck at that moment. They got me to save them. Hello.
For sure. Yeah, nah. It's a sad world. Good green guy's here to save it.
It's a sad world. Good luck. This guy's going to try to do something.
Here to put an end to the tyranny.
Well, there's that
feeling lately.
There's that. Sure. There's our preachy moment of the podcast. There we go. We're hitting all the check boxes. We've gotten off track. We've laughed about things. You've now turned me into a messiah. Perfect.
You want to word it that way.
Yeah, sorry. No, I got to be dramatic somehow. So, yeah, what's more dramatic than being Messiah? I mean, volunteer.
Vocabulary is strong.
Yes, my vocabulary, straight from the New Testament. Perfect.
Pugger, straight from the New fucking Testament.
All right, so I'm going to cut this here. We're running out of time. I don't want to keep you from what you got to do. And man, that voice crack. God,
So,
why am I experiencing?
I'm the best of it.
I'm 19. I shouldn't be
Troops go down.
experiencing voice cracks. Oh wait, no, I guess until like I'm 25. There's that lackluster end to the podcast. Thank you very much for talking with me for about an hour about literally whatever I wanted. You worked along with it really well.
Wait, we're still on. Wait, I phased out, sort of.
Yeah.
We're still on.
Okay,
yeah, right,
still,
my bad.
We're still on.
I'm tripping.
No, thank you very much for no. Honestly, thank you for being in the very first of this. We're going to be using this for all sorts of stuff. First of all, you're going to use it against your lawsuit against me. The police are going to the police are going to use it to find you.
That is a liable threat. Do not catch it as fake. I swear to God. That's on my grandparents. That's on my mama's mama, okay?
Yeah, this is
done for, son.
This is evidence. I can't tamper with this anymore. I can't edit it anymore.
But yeah, nah, I got a few things to plug though real quick.
All right, plug away. Yeah, this entire time.
Beautiful Narcissism, my next full-length project, 16 tracks. It's coming out this spring. I don't have an exact date, but I'm aiming for March 28th. So I don't know if this will be out for my birthday, but if it is, it's my birthday. And Good Green Guy has a small private part.
Yes.
That's all I gotta say.
Perfect.
That's my grocery.
Hey, that was your shopping list right there. You got your Post-it note down.
Sometimes maybe a bag of Doritos on the side and a little pacifier for you. For sure.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot, man. Have a good one. Yeah. Thank you for coming on this stupid show in the middle of nowhere.
The mountains.
Have a good one.
Yes, sir.
Hey, have a good one.
Yeah.